Greetings, my people. It is Monday, December 5th, and we are actually doing something kind of completely somewhat different today, y'all. For starters, I'm on Toulon. I decided the best thing for me to do was to kind of take a step back from Ark for a little bit and just like I don't know, maybe sometimes making a business out of the favorite game that you love wasn't the best idea. And just kind of getting away from it on the planet has been somewhat therapeutic. I've been on Toulon since almost like a day and a half ago. Yeah, I landed yesterday morning, so I hunted a little bit after work yesterday, and I liked it. And then today, y'all, while I was at work, I just couldn't stop thinking about coming back on here and playing Entropia again. And I haven't, like, all day thought about Entropia like a giddy little schoolboy in a little while. But man, all I want to come do today, y'all, is come and hunt these Dahhar over here and work on this plushie quest and kind of bring y'all along with me. So I hope that you all are having a great day. I appreciate you deciding to click and watch what I have going on. We'll see what we can get for ammo. And yeah, I kind of want to go and hunt some Dahhar, and I'm excited. I know, right? Like, dang, I'm not on Arcadia, which is crazy. I know. I want to do a 50 pet hunt. So let's take 27 of this universal out of here and add it on to what I already got. And that should be about a 50 petter. Yeah, 50.72. That's good enough. And we'll go and hunt them. So one thing some of y'all, or I guess none of y'all probably know, because I don't think I've ever said it on my channel yet, but when I came back to Entropia Universe in 2021, Planet Toulon is where I originally came back to. Like, not that I'd been there before, but their community and their engagement and everything they had going on attracted me to this planet right here. And I hung out on Toulon for quite a while when I was coming back to EU from like November of 2021 till March. But then March came around and I ended up buying that piece of land on Arcadia. And since then, I haven't been on Toulon, but part of me really misses this. This feels like one of my homes in Entropia. And it's because of like a lot of things here. Like I will never be a high level hunter, and I've come to terms with that, okay? And I don't care. I like to piddle dink at hunt, like mid, low level kind of stuff. I'm not gonna go for Araniatrox or Dasplator or, like level 5 or higher kind of crap during a mayhem, but I just kind of like to dabble a little bit. And that's one thing I like about Toulon, is this planet has a lot of little, like, I wouldn't say little, but they have a lot of creatures that are kind of more designed, I think, for low to mid-level players. Like, there's so many things to hunt on here on this planet with decent markup that you don't need a lot of gear for. And that's one thing I want to show y'all tonight, are these ones right here, these Dahhar. These are one of my favorite creatures, and we don't need to have that up, we'll close that, in the entire Entropia universe. I like Cornundicata, I like Hadrada, and I like Dahhar. Those are my three favorite creatures. I realize none of those are crazy strong, right? But that's who I am. I just like certain things. So we're going to come out here and we're going to hunt a little bit of Dahhar for a bit and work towards our plushie because they had released an update on Arcadia, or I mean on Toulon, where they have plush missions now. Not only do you have your little dailies, but you have your plush mission, okay? And now I also have a Christmas cracker mission going. And if I wanted to, I could start tracking my Dahhar, okay? You track this too. And there's also a daily that I could have for Dahhar going right now also, but I've already turned it in and I'm kind of on a timer, I think, to be able to snag it. I think it's like 1 or 2 hours before I grab the daily, which in my opinion, that's like hourly, you know? Shit, yeah. I don't have to wait all day. But Okay. What I want to explain to you all, one thing I like about Planet Toulon is a lot of their stuff they do virtual since you can double or triple dip on your questing. Okay? Like right now, yeah, I've got my codex and I have a plushie mission and I have Christmas crackers. And I could also down here have a mission to kill 170 Dahhar and get some pistol skill, but I've completed it earlier. So there's 4 missions that I would get progress on versus every kill that I have out here on these creatures. And Virtual Sense does it on more than one of their planets and stuff because it's the same on Munraya. Munraya has a plush mission for like your Shaggoth and your Yogs and all that. They have a daily and you have your codex. So what you do, y'all, is you stack your missions and you like triple dip. It's kind of what I call it, because you can get at least 3 going at once and it's efficient and it helps you kind of just make better use out of your hunting, you know? I like that. I don't know if our gun's a little loud. I'm thinking about lowering it because yeah, I know the Zentech is not it's not a fun gun to listen to. I realize that. But I like this gun. I really do. It's fun. It's a great gun, but the sound on it is god awful. Like, oh my god, the sound on the Zentech just makes me not really want to shoot it much, but I like this gun. And it's perfect for a lot of creatures here on Toulon too. Like you get yourself a Zentech and an A102, man, you can just go ham on a lot of shit on this planet, y'all. It's freaking great. So like you don't need a huge investment to hunt pretty good, you know? Like look, I'm about to kill a Dahhar Stalker with some adjusted pixie and my Zentech. That's nice. Like what did it cost me to buy this? I mean, I've had it for years, but let's say I'm buying one now. What would it bloody well cost me? Plus 600 ped? Plus 549, maybe 500-ish for a non-tiered. So for like with the amp, the A102, I guess that's also somewhat. I want to say that's like 200 or 300 ped, maybe. Let's see. Oh yeah, it went down maybe. All right, so let's say for like a $60 investment, you can basically hunt a lot of stuff on this planet. You aren't really put in a spot where you only have 3 or 4 creatures. Don't get me wrong, there's high-end creatures here too, but it's not like Calypso or maybe some of the other planets that would come to your mind where you're like, oh man, there's just things I can't fight all the time as a new player. Not here. There's other there's other things generally around the corner that you can do, and I like that. It's pretty cool. But yeah, another thing I suppose I do like that I want to share with y'all about being here too is the music. Okay? I will admit one thing I don't like about Toulon music is that it goes by region, I guess. It's not like it plays randomly. It seems to be wherever you're at in the game plays a different song. But some of their music's pretty good. And I think I can share it with y'all without getting a copyright strike, unlike on Arcadia, because that's why we don't have music on my videos there. We get copyright. But let's turn this up a little bit, and we're just gonna play it for a little while. I know it's the song and it's gonna loop. It's not gonna change, but we'll play it, 1 or 2 times. Just kind of let y'all have something else to listen to while I'm talking here and hunting some Dahar. And maybe we'll get ourselves a global tonight. That would be fan bloody tastic, right? For sure. I was out here hunting these a little bit before work this morning, and I got some armor drops. Some unlimited armor. Or I mean, not unlimited, but limited. Sorry, the armor was limited. I got a couple pieces of that, and that's nice. I mean, it's cool to at least loot something, even if you're going to TT it that feels like it's out of the ordinary, like a piece of armor, or a gun. Like, hey, I could use that. Just looting like the same old shrapnel and freaking oil, it gets old. I was so excited to come out here and loot some armor. Oh man, Because, I mean, y'all probably know Arcadia. It's a little stingy with the old armor drops, y'all. Like, ouch. At least here, I don't know if you can get unlimited or not, but there's a good variety of limited armor. So maybe if you're a new player and you didn't have some shins or whatever yet, you could potentially whack one of these bastards and get yourself some unlimited shins. Ooh, a 2.5 petter. Heck yeah. That's the best one so far for this hunt. We'll take it. Also, I don't know if I told you. Oh yeah, I totally did. You know we're going out with 50 peds. And with decay on the Zentech, it should be about a 70 ped hunt. So if we come out with 70 peds at the end, we are sitting pretty, y'all. I know you can't really see the loot come up in the text for value, but I'll call it out when it's worth a darn. Till then, you'll just have to look at my ugly face down here in the corner. I apologize. Also, I tried to figure out how to zoom my camera. I even like downloaded the Logitech camera thing. It won't zoom. My wife was making fun of me, like no one wants to see the fucking bedroom and the damn cat passed out on the bed, but I don't know. My Logitech 1080 Pro Stream or whatever it is doesn't seem to want to zoom, even when I download the app for it and it recognizes the camera. I can click the little buttons, but it just does piss all. So yeah, I'm sorry. I guess you'll see Uncle Joker's bedroom for a while because I don't have an office. I thought about making the spare room into an office though, like dragging me a desk in there, and making it look like somewhat professional, but also I have a couch in here. I got a little love seat because this is where the wife and I watch TV before we go to bed together. We can cuddle up and enjoy our night. I don't want to go in there and sit on a stiff ass like office chair after working all day. I'm fucking tired, y'all. I just want to relax. And this is kind of nice. You know what helps? Oh, yeah, we got our rank 13 on our Dahhar. Cool. Or I guess rank 12 we finished, but now we're on 13. So, one thing I want to do also, y'all, is I've been trying to get myself the skills to use a Khorum ice dagger, because I think that would be a real fitting freaking weapon for me, right? I need to work on my melee, and I think a Khorum dagger would be the most appropriate thing ever for me to use. I mean, it's freaking Khorum, of course. I live, eat, and breathe Khorum, right? So I'm leveling up short blades out here on these. I hate to take a codex reward that I'm not using towards, your looter skills and all that, but at the same time, I just kind of want to take a shortcut or two towards being able to use that dagger. And then look, level at login 11.27, 11.75. Great. That's what I need because I need to get up to like 14 on hit. I'm already maxed on damage, but I'm not maxed on hit for it. So try and get up to like 14.8 on my knife fighter hit, and I'll buy me a Khorum dagger. And maybe we'll mess with that. It's only got 50 peds on it though, and I'm kind of worried about how many creatures I can actually kill with that bastard. Like, do I now need to roll around with a freaking limited personal repair terminal? Because I don't want to do that. I don't. So then I'm like, shit, do I buy two daggers to get like a real decent hunt? You know? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we get down there, y'all. Also, you may notice that we have things appearing here on the loot. Like little Dahhar hides and all that. Alright, we'll go on over to another reason why I love Toulon for hunting, okay? This is the only planet that my freaking dumbass as a hunter can track down Markup. Look, look at our Markup, y'all. I'm getting Dahhar skins and Dahhar hides so far, but they'll also drop teeth. I just haven't got a tooth yet, but trust me, they'll drop some teeth, and those are worth Markup too, like 200%. But, right, look, I got my shrapnel, which I know I can convert. I'll probably TT the oils, that's usual, but Dahhar hide, okay? Look, easily 200 something percent. depending on what you want to hold out or who's buying. So 200% on the Dahhar hide. And I've got a couple Dahhar skins over here. What are the market value on those? 130 maybe roughly percent. So easy to loot things from these creatures that I don't know if you'd call it easy. Hell, I'm not trying to use like the term like it's garbage. It's valuable. Obviously, there's some reason to click this in a blueprint or it's used for a quest as a turn-in. But regardless, look what I'm doing out here. I'm killing low level, easy to kill stuff, and I'm finding markup. This is awesome. It's really, really awesome, y'all. Granted, some other places I could be getting, like Blazar fragments or whatever, or tier comps and stuff. I'll get tier components here. I won't necessarily get Blazar fragments, but I'll get me some tier comps, okay? And that's fine. But I really want the Toulon specific resources because I know I can sell those here to my crafters and those will get clicked on this planet. If maybe, let's say I get some comps, a bunch of tier components, but no one here on Toulon is currently clicking tier components because Merry Mayhem's going on and all those crafters are over there clicking enhancers and tier crap or whatever they do over there on Calypso, right? So the people that you'd be left with right now are your dedicated Toulon crafters that would probably be wanting these skins and these hides, which you could sell year round. You don't have to really worry about, oh man, half the planet's gone now. If you know someone who lives here and crafts, you have a hookup all the time. And I think that's kind of cool. I like that their creatures drop specific items for those creatures that are worth something on that planet. Their skins and hides are worth value. It's pretty cool. Like Arcadia skins are worth something too, I guess, or hides. I don't know, whatever you want to call them. But it's a little harder to sell. It's not as easy as here. So there's that, y'all. And I guess you've probably heard this song on loop for a couple times. We'll stop that. And I really hope this gun isn't coming too loud on y'all's end. I don't know how to judge it. As you can see, like I've got it really low because I know it's annoying, but at the same time, I don't want to not give any sound just in case somehow we get a global. We all want to hear that global sound, the da 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 charge, which I think what they're trying to inspire is da 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 charge, get out the credit card and charge more fucking peds. Because that's kind of what it inspires. Hey, look, I got something. I'm gonna deposit again. Also, I don't suggest paying for this game on credit. That's probably not smart. Deposit with money you know you can lose. Speaking of losing, though, other than that two petter, we're not really getting that good a loot so far, y'all. And how much ammo have we spent? Yeah. Oh, God. Okay, well, stop looking there, because we are clearly not a 30-something ped back compared to what we spent. Ha ha! Here I am trying to show y'all one of my favorite places to hunt in the game while I currently lose my ass doing it. Even though my hunt this morning that I finished up 5-10 minutes before I started recording, I almost broke even on. It was close. It was this close to even, y'all. But this hunt kind of sucks. It's gonna take a global to start pushing her in the right direction. But I don't know if we'll trigger one. I guess we'll see. I really truly do think that getting off planet for a bit was good for me. No, I love Arcadia so much, but man, It's like coming home from work sometimes and feeling like I clock into my other job versus enjoy this game. Like I'm so worried about like what's going on at Khorum and like, oh, what do I do and la 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 when I'm on Arcadia that I don't really get to be me and enjoy Entropia, you know? But I'm gonna do it now. I'm not even paying attention to Arcadia chat down here at the bottom. I got Toulon turned on and I'm hoping people over here want to reach out and say hi and maybe someone wants to go hunting tonight. I don't know. Kind of thought that would be cool. Go hunt with somebody new. Planning on at least wrapping up the plush quest for Dahhar and the Christmas crackers before I jump off planet and get paranoid about what's going on Ark and feel like I have to go back to Khorum Coast. I think the DNA should be all right with fertilizer and whatnot if I stayed over here for at least a week or two. I'm trying not to feed them a whole month at a time anymore because I don't know what I'm going to do with the DNA, if I'm going to adjust it, or even sometimes I wonder if I'm going to sell the land. So do I want to like pour 2,000 peds into fertilizer again and let it sit if maybe I walk away and sell before March, before I thought that I would try to hold out for? Who knows? But kind of giving my option to leave her open. Come on, Dahar. Wipe y'all out. Also, I'm pretty sure I said earlier, I can't for the life of me explain why I like this creature. I suppose some creatures you just kind of, oh, okay, cool, you click with. They're about your range. And I think part of it is I came out here one time with my current, little plinker setup, my Zentech, and I was able to kill like some alphas and old alphas, and I was like, oh, okay, hell yeah. You know, I don't want to just kill youngs kind of creatures with this. I want to feel like I can take something on with my little noob shooter. And I really, honestly, y'all, I can't suggest this gun enough. It's served me really well. Like it really has. It's not bad. It's not terrible DPS for a low level player. I mean, 13.5 is kind of shitty, don't get me wrong, but you can amp it. And overall it's good for an unlimited. Like I've had it since like 2012, something like that. I don't know, 2014 maybe. Time gets foggy. Y'all know what I mean? One second, y'all. I had to type some stuff. I apologize. And I've also completely forgot what I was talking about before that. Oh well. Suppose that doesn't matter. That's the downside of trying to talk to yourself and act like other people are there because you're making video. You forget what the fuck you were talking to yourself about? Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Well, we got like 206 more Christmas crackers to loot. And we're almost halfway through our Dahhar plush quest. Imagine this 50 pet hunt will get me halfway. So 50 pet ammo, by the way, actually costs 70 pet with decay to do it. So 210. Probably, I would say, estimate of expense wise, we're looking at about 400 to 500 ped to get the plush, which is fine. You're gonna hunt anyway, right? You're gonna come and shoot something no matter what. Like it's just something you're gonna do. You're like, oh hey, I've got a gun and I've got ammo. You're gonna come and put the hurting on something. At least you got a small little trinket to take with you, and maybe put in an apartment or something or a shop, and decorate it. Kind of cool. I think it was a smart thing for them to do to release little plushes of each one of their creatures. I know it got me all excited because it's cute. I like my little new soul plush I have and everything from Arcadia. And I actually got the Shoggoth in my storage. I'll have to dig that sucker out, but I own the Shoggoth plush from Monraya. And yeah, you can't use them for anything. It don't even matter. It's called plush. I can't pick it up. I can't feel it, but it's cute. Oh, hey, 2.85 and 0.24. We got, wow, just over 3 ped on that. Cool. That is now the best one of this hunt, which is kind of shite because 3 peds shouldn't be the old winner-rooney. You know what I mean? Needs to kind of jack up those peds just a little bit, please, before I run out of ammo. But you win some, you lose some, and I know I'm I'm not gonna profit as a hunter. I already know that. I'm probably not even gonna break even on like 9 out of 10 of my hunts. Because my hunter wasn't meant to be, or my avatar wasn't meant to be a hunter. I can mine and profit from that. That's my destiny. Sorry, trying to make sure I snag a link that was just posted to me. Oh hell, I don't know what that link was about then. Never mind. 537 shots to turn it around. Are we? Oh yeah, we're over halfway. I'm not gonna look at the miscellaneous tab to see what the loot is, because it's just gonna bum me out. So just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Or as a real famous Entropia Universe player has said that y'all probably know, Mr. Halley, I believe it was, when you stop shooting is when you have lost. Shit, though, I gotta eat dinner. I gotta do other things. I still gotta maybe do some house chores before my wife gets home from work so she can feel that she's not married to a complete sack of crap that just comes home after work and sits on Entropia. Instead, oh man, I got a dude that loves me who makes sure that I can come home and relax. That's key, y'all. A little however random ass tip through this video from Uncle Joker about making your partner feel special. Put the person you love above yourself. Always. Never make someone who you have chosen to spend your life with feel like they shouldn't have chosen to spend their life with you. I know I'm not the most romantic person. I don't do like flowers and rose petals and all that because I don't know, I'm not great at interacting with humans. But I do know how to make sure that when she comes home, things are done for her. Because I won't see her tonight, by the way. I'll be passed out by the time she even comes home. But if she can, open that door and there's something in the fridge to eat, or You know, whatever dishes I made or what she had made before she left for work are cleaned and dealt with. The animals are taken care of. Laundry's already accomplished. You know, stuff like that. That little bit of stuff actually means a lot, y'all. The little bit of stuff you do for your partner adds up. So never forget to go the extra mile. Put the person you love above yourself. And hopefully you're with someone who does the same because you won't ever feel that you're missing out then, you know? She does stuff for me. Ooh, ooh. 2.88 and then 1.88. Oh man, we got like almost 6 peds right there. That's the new high. 6 pedder. We'll take it. I really hope that gun's not coming in on y'all's end so bad. Part of me almost wants to just turn it off. I don't know, because I know that Centec is annoying. Oh, hey, look. We've been waiting to loot you, Dahhar Bone, so that we can talk about you too, sir. All right, let's aggro another thing, and I'll show you this. I don't know why it took me so long to loot some damn bones this time, but another 200% item, okay? Creature specific to Toulon with markup that people want. It's not like, oh, hey, it was never sold for years or whatever. No, there's like fucking markup in this stuff, y'all. And if you look, point 1 or I guess 0.05 pack each, maybe, I guess. I don't know. But still, markup right there. Goofing around, hunting stuff without extreme gear for markup. I know you can do that in a lot of places. Like you got the vixens in there. Ooh, man, that one was like 8, right? 7? 7 pads? Shit. Okay. Right. As I was saying, I know you got like the vixens and their gears on Rocktropia for some sort of markup, you know, that are worth some percent. Cool. Every planet essentially should have its own little thing, you know, that makes it worth killing that creature. And I'm not saying Toulon is the #1 spot in the entire universe. I just kind of mean why I like it. It fits my playstyle. The mining out here is good. Creatures aren't super thick and aggressive if I decided I wanted to mine instead of hunting for a while, you know? Ride the waves of markup, as people call it. Because apparently, you know, you won't get these Dahhar bones for a while and then you'll start dropping them. I don't know how that shit works. That's what people claim. You know, we'll see. See if we get some more Dahhar bones here for a little bit. Because we didn't drop them for half the hunt or more. See if they appear for like the last 1/4. Because then, yeah, I guess the wave kind of shit exists. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty cool, y'all. It's a good planet they have. It really is. Sometimes I wish that out here was some land for sale other than like this event area, which I don't think it's actually for sale. And it's like a wood cutting thing with a bunch of, it's got way too many creatures to even do anything with. But honestly, if tomorrow they were like, oh, hey, we're selling this little thing, I would almost do whatever I can to buy it. I don't have a lot of money to put towards this game again because Khorum Coast basically cleaned me out, and 9 months later, I've kind of recovered my finances. You know, I'm not poor, so to speak. You know, living paycheck to paycheck or whatever. I've got a couple $100 in the bank for emergencies again. But man, if they had all of a sudden said, we're gonna sell this little bit here on Toulon, I would find my way to own it. Hell or high water. Owning a piece of Toulon would be great. This is a great planet to invest in. And if they ever decided to do land areas or expand, because you look at their map here, y'all, They could expand so much for what they even have. Open this up, make some land areas or whatever. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. I love Arcadia, and it was my original home in Entropia from like when it launched up until like 2014. I spent years on Arcadia, and then I took a break, from EU for about 7 years. And then I come back to Entropia, and the planet that was most attractive was this one. This one's got the players. It thinks about its people. It's got things going on, you know? They interact. I mean, frig all, Dark Moon Enigma, who apparently at one point was Mindstar 9, and I even remember that player. I remember MS9, y'all. That was someone who I looked forward to like maybe one point being that kind of hunter. But that player is part of the dev team, and she interacts on here like legitly like freaking daily basis. You feel like you're not alone. Someone that believes and loves this planet and is part of it is always kind of there. The community is good. And that's kind of what attracted me here originally. Like, if you feel that you have some suggestions or, hey, this isn't working for me, or oh man, maybe Toulon could be this or that, there's someone there that you feel you could ask. Or maybe all the players, aren't giving you the info you need, and you're a new person. You have a developer that is on their planet like often. You just reach out to them, you know? It could be a real deal changer, so to speak, for someone who didn't know the game, but maybe knew where to ask questions, you know? I'm starting to realize this whole video has been like why I love Toulon, kinda, overall. And I guess that's fine. Maybe I'm just excited to be back here and de-stressing, and I want y'all to know and understand why I like this place too, you know? Like what brings me back. Obviously, it's not the TT return on this hunt, because that has been complete shite, let's face it, but I really like Toulon. From what they've done just in the past year on this planet and also on Monraya, that team's got a lot going for it. They really do. They are going to grow, and I wish them the best, because they deserve it. They have built up their players, and they've given us things to believe in and engage in the planet. They have their monthly citizenship and all that. Like you can come here every month and know that you have something fun to do. There's like, oh hey, let's say I'm getting tired of Merry Mayhem and it's coming towards like I want to say it's the 18th or 19th that they do their stuff over here, but let's like, oh man, I'm getting tired of the Merry Mayhem and I want to do something different. Oh wow, yeah, totally. At this certain date every month, I can come here and there's an event. Get me out, get me hanging out with other people and working towards a quest. That's kind of fun. Sometimes I miss that aspect of Entropia the most, y'all. Is the working with each other for a common goal thing. Like logging in with your buddies and taking down a raid mob or something on like old school EverQuest or when World of Warcraft was still worth a damn. Like that will stay with me my whole life. Because that feeling was fantastic. And if we could somehow capture the working together common goal aspect on Entropia, it would be nice. I don't know if we ever will. As part of the whole, hey, real cash economy kind of thing makes certain people just look out for themselves. And I get it. I totally get it. I'm not saying it's wrong, you know? Sometimes it's more about just enjoying the game. than about screwing over the guy next to you for a pet or two, you know? Come out and hunt with somebody. Meet a new player. Because you never know, maybe that's what does it for you. I could have went out here for these Dahhar right now and completely lost my ass, like y'all currently see. But maybe somehow some other player earlier wanted to go do something, and I wouldn't have come here. You don't know. You never freaking know. So never give the opportunity out to be part of your Entropia Universe community. Sometimes it's not all about hanging by yourself and shooting things. It's also about meeting people and enjoying an online game. I mean, that's why we're online, is to engage with people in a way that we feel comfortable or kind of want to. Like me after work, I don't mind typing to people and blah, 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 but I don't want to see a fucking human face to face. I really don't. I looked at people for 8 or 9 hours today. I'm done. I'm done with looking at humans. But y'all want to type to Uncle Joker and be part of my life? All about it, you know? But no. And I guess I kind of sound real bitter for y'all that maybe don't have like a service industry job, but if you work for people or work with people, it's grating. I'm sorry. It gets old. Not that I don't like some humans, but there's also a large chunk that just want to come to wherever you work and make you feel shitty about your job, you know? God knows why, because I guess it makes their day better. Who knows? But at least online, you don't have to deal with that. That's always the plus. Come on here and do whatever you want. Be you, you know? Be you in EU. That's right, y'all. Sometimes I don't want to be me, so I'm here. Fuck it, hey. If they could somehow take my brain and put it in this, and this is like what my life is, I'd almost think about it. I'd miss that dog right there, or that cat that's passed out, and that cat over there, and I'd miss my wife and, I guess my mom and dad and shit, but other than that, I would do it. I would do it. Live forever in the game you love. That's kind of a dream, right? Like a sci-fi dream slash nightmare, but who knows? It could be cool, could be terrible. We have like 40-ish shots left before we go into the old trade terminal and see how bad this hunt was, because it wasn't good, y'all. It was not good. It wasn't. Yeah, I realize I could tear my Zentech, but I'm not going to. Look what it wants me to tear this fucker for. And I don't even really use enhancements on it. So I'm like, I don't really know. 41 pounds of opals and shit. I know that's not a whole bunch. Not a huge list of things to tier something. But for me, someone who doesn't buy enhancers anyway, it's just kind of pointless to pay the markup for that to only get a chunk of the TT back. And especially Blazar. What was it? Hold on, sorry. The fucking opals. That's what it is. If it was everything else, man, I could do it myself. Opals? Where the hell is Uncle Joker gonna get opals? I don't craft. I don't do that at all. Which I guess is maybe the point. It makes me rely on getting crafting people to help me tier my stuff, but I'm not a crafter. I don't know. Can't do it on my own. It's a buzzkill. Alright, well, let's teleport in, I guess, and see how bad this hunt was, and I'll let y'all go in a minute. Alright, we just finished teleporting in, and since my stuff is fully repaired and it's unlimited, which is like how I like to roll, because it makes things easy to know what you owe. Click armor, click weapons. Yep, I was right. Right around 70 pedish, 69.11.
And I guess we came out with slightly over 50 ped ammo, like 50.72, right? Shit, if I remembered that number, that's kind of smart. That's crazy. I remembered that after drinking some wine and goofing off for a while. All right, so we got to come up with, let's just say 70 ped. 64. Hmm. You know what? That wasn't that bad. I thought we were a little worse off than we were, but what made back some of that value? Huh. And don't forget, y'all, like the markup in this, like if you look at it, 200% on those Dahhar bones, okay? So that's like 50 peck. Add another like 25 on that. I'm 64.50 lost, or whatever overall. The markup here is 130%. So, you know, now we're up to like 65 ped back. And then our Dahhar skin markup is 200%. So you add that on there and you look at it and you're like, shit, 1.62. I'm at like maybe losing 3 ped. Maybe losing 3 ped, y'all, to come on here and enjoy my night and be part of this game. Make video for y'all, get some skills. I lost 3 peds. That's not bad at all. And that's pretty cool on this planet. Anyway, appreciate y'all watching. If you can and you haven't yet, please think about liking and subscribing. It helps grow the channel, makes me at least think, hey, people are liking what I'm doing. But by all means, come on out to the Khorum Coast where you can earn the most. And also, never forget that life is a magical journey full of self-discovery and wonder. I just normally wonder about what I discover about myself. Y'all have a great night.